Sun's starting to come up. Anyway, just driving down the beach. It was a nice night last night, and there's a lot of tracks here, so I don't know if I'll find very much stuff. People like to go down the beach all night long looking for stuff when it's nice like this. So, you know, there's some garbage I'll pick up. Yeah, it's just a water bottle of sorts. Throw it in the back of the truck. A lot of the beachcombing videos that I do, they come from several days, several weekends, sometimes up to 3 months as I'm collecting other videos. It just depends on storms, you know, how bad the wind is. That last video I did, the seeing all those commercial crab buoys I didn't pick up, that was from one night, one storm. So sometimes my videos can happen pretty quick. Anyway, we've had some winds that have been blowing inland, more coming from the south instead of the north. I wish they'd come from the north. That brings in more possibilities of glass floats. So anyway, I thought you should know it's not that easy to get these videos made up. Sometimes it does, but anyway, I see a purpley bottle in front of me and I'll go pick it up. A little more trash, something for the recycle bin. At least we can see what it is. It's a purpley bottly thing that, it's a pump dispenser with goose barnacles on it. I call these goose barnacles. Well, it doesn't look ruined. It's just a little bouncy ball that you blow up by using a little needle pusher. Huh. Alright, it's out here. I'm gonna drive over by this bowl here. I recognize it from last year. I found some. I know it's a container ship spill bowl, but I don't know how old. They all come in with sea life on them. Anyway, there it is. They were kind of a pinkish and blue bowls. Cool. Well, anyway, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep this buoy, but it's a sport buoy. It's got a lot of muscles on it. Well, someone will come by and claim it. I just have too many of these buoys. Here's scale for size. I usually find these like baseball size. This is more like softball size. Kind of has a frog pattern look. So, yeah, that's neat. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, just a tennis ball. Well, someone must have been having golf practice out here. I did find 2 golf balls. I always find these on the beach. They hit them out in the water, then they come rolling back in with the tides. Just a typical Scotty crab container. This is for bait. I never find the lids this year, for some reason. Anyway, over here I have another item. Some sort of a thing. Anyway, it's garbage. But this plastic junk. NBA, Spalding. Okay, right now March Madness is going on. So, interesting. It's funny, right after that, oh, excuse my balance here, right after that, we got ourselves baseball. And baseball season's just about to start if it hasn't already. Yeah, I believe the openers have happened already. I'm in a really windy area. Anyway, I wanted to film this. It caught my eye, but it was just windy and I don't know, didn't like the clip, so here it is. It's a fishing float that goes on nets, similar to our old rolling pin floats for glass floats. That's what they use now, I guess. And while we're at it, there's a piece of garbage here. Sorry about the wind. It's a crab buoy float for commercial crab, and a boat must have run it over. I see something red off in the distance I'll drive up to. A lot of times when I'm driving, I'm just staring down the beach, and then I'm looking up into these little pockets for color, shapes, sizes, but something red. I guess I'm claiming it. It's a piece of clothing, and there's a plastic shovel piece there too. I'll give it a minute here. And anyway, clothing. The game warden truck's driving by. I'll video him in a second here. See, right there, that's a game warden. All right, a couple pieces of plastic and a piece of clothing. So I'll throw these away. I'm not gonna wash this. Just as I finished that clip, I'm standing here. I swung around as I shut the camera off. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but looky here. This is something interesting, if you can hear me okay. Somebody picked it up already and leaned it. This appears to be, yeah, must be a hatch to maybe a boat. I don't know what type of wood that is, but this is some sort of a lid that goes to a boat. I'll get it put away. I'll burn the wood and recycle the aluminum, I guess, if that's what, yeah, it's aluminum. Alrighty. I'm getting a better view of this. I found it in the middle of the tracks over here. I just tossed it there for looks, so you're gonna see sand behind it. Just kind of a cool view. This is a bait bag for getting crab, anyway. Yeah, no, I just wanted to have a better look on it. See, just like that. Just looks neat and natural. So yeah, I planted this. My GoPro battery died early this morning also. Talking about that bait bag. I also did find 2 children's play toys this morning on the tide. So that's all I really found this morning. Still really windy. The scene is nasty, but anyway, here is a crab shell and a feather. Razor clam shell and a oyster shell. This is a bait container for crab, and it's an older style I call a pill container. The lid is rounded, so it just looks like one of those capsule pills. Pretty neat. Anyway, and then they attach it to the pot, I guess, right here. Somebody put a buoy there. Sometimes they use them as markers for getting off the beach too, so I don't care to touch that type where they've posted it. A lot of landowners, they have stuff at the entrances to their beach, like a trail anyway, is what I'm saying. Here's an exit coming off the beach that takes you to the main road. I almost took that exit. Anyway, I'm gonna back up right here. I'm gonna go over the hood here. Right down there, right in front of the hood of my truck, something glassy and shiny hit my eye. Right next to a tire track. We're gonna get out and look. And you know, glassy and shiny and round gets your heart thumping. But I know what it is. It's garbage. But I'm gonna get out and I'll show you in the wind. Now doesn't that look cool? Like a glass float? So you go up to it, and it still could be, but I'm pretty sure it's a light bulb. Yeah. This has fooled me many times. Someone didn't put it there. It just happened to be there. No one else has tried to pick it apart. But anyway, I'm gonna put it with the rest of the garbage or recyclables. There you go. Oh yeah, here's a chunk of yellow rope I can throw too. Just a commercial crab buoy. Looks like it was out there a while. Yeah, I'll leave this for someone to collect it. Tennis ball. Do this right. It's a mini tennis ball. That's a first for me. All right. For me, this is a very rare find. They're not rare. I just haven't been finding them. That's the lid to a Scotty container, finally. maybe 5 this year of 30 Scotties. High and dry. This caught my eye. Little rake, kids rake. Got a lot of these. They're really cheap shovels too. Size of my hand, small. Question is, how big is this foam block? It looks fairly, yeah, it's small. Small in comparison to some that I found. Yeah. Alrighty. Usually I leave these behind for other people to collect, but this is a broken one, so it'll be going into the trash. Here's another one of those bowls. This is container ship loss, I believe. Actually, this has writing on it, so I could be wrong. I can't read it from here, but okay. Now there it is. See another piece of styrofoam from afar, so here it is. I found yet another one of those bowls. Yeah, it's the same. Something Essentials. Maybe it says Room Essentials. These are all container ship spill. Yep, that's 2.5 now. Don't want to be too far into the dunes here. Yeah, another nice block of foam. If I see these from afar, I'll pick them up. Otherwise, just trash as I find my finds. Oh yeah, this is really crumbly. So good to get this off the beach. In this video, I have found quite a few of these different shapes and sizes, but we have a football. So yeah, this might have been a play toy for people partying. I see a lot of dog prints. All right, I'll get it to the trash after the video also. This is my typical look. I find, I turn on the video camera. As I'm getting out of the truck, it turns on. And what did I find? Well, let's see what it is. Big brute. Looks like a toy you throw for dogs, and the stuffing is half tore out of it. There, styrofoam's at the trash. I guess. Anyway, highly collectible, this treasure I have here. As you've seen in the video just prior, I put away the, or left the styrofoam on the beach at the garbage can for the parks service to pick up. Got a collection of different things here. I'll start with the shipping container spill. Last year I did a video. I had some other colored ones too. I can't remember if they were white or pink. But 2.5 I found. They come to shore on a tide. They were all from the same color. And these are barnacles. I call them goose barnacles. That's what I've been told they're called. Someone else said they're something else. So you got your kids' play toys. These are always found on the beach. And then several different balls. This is fishing floats from, let's call it Asia, these two. And then sorted balls. I have a little blow-up ball, baseball, miniature basketball, miniature tennis ball, regular tennis ball, and a couple golf balls. In the background, there's 2 footballs. Commercial crabbing gear. This here is a bait bag. It's it's over. It's garbage. So these are bait containers back here. Here's a toy for a dog. Some crabbing floats, or at least a boat ran them over. Some recyclables and other things. And I don't know what this is. I think washing machine, like for putting soap in or something. I'm not sure. So there you go. Oh yeah, over here there is a hatch to a boat. I'll probably separate the wood from the aluminum and burn the wood. And this shirt that I was showing, it's made by Gildan. It's Cabo Wabo Cantina. Sammy Hagar original, huh? 1990. So yeah, no, that's cool. I thought it might have been used for the toity, but that's something that someone left behind on the beach. If you like this beachcombing video of random stuff, please press like. If you want to see more of my types of videos, hit that notification bell. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'm asking, please subscribe to my channel. It'll go a long ways to help me make more videos. Thank you for watching.